It's not another manic Monday. It's gonna be a magic Monday.
Hi, welcome back to Magic Mondays. I am Jacqueline, your sugar free keto ish sweetie. Sugar free sweetie. I need that on the shirt. What I want to talk about is fats. Fats are food, not friends. Fats are not my friend.
They are my delicious food. They should be your delicious food.
I was really afraid of fats. I want to kind of talk about why we do keto real quick, which is my husband's heart attack. Maybe I can share that experience in another video in more depth, but I wanted to touch on it here because it explains why I chose keto. So on May 30th of this year, which is now 5 months ago, he had a heart attack. I think that's one of the biggest things that freaks people out is that fat is horrible, fat is the enemy, cholesterol is the devil.
Can I say devil on YouTube?
Anywho, people always kind of get confused like,
Well, if he just had a heart attack, why are you eating fat? Isn't fat going to make it worse?
I had heard about keto before. I actually would come on YouTube a lot and look up videos on weight loss to motivate myself. And a lot of those times I would see these people that were like, how I dropped 70 pounds in 5 months, or how I dropped 50 pounds in so and so long. And I was like, I want that. So I was clicking, clicking, clicking. A lot of them actually were like, oh, I did keto. And if it said keto in the video, then I would just click out. If it said keto in the title, I didn't even click it. So,
Maybe I should put keto on time.
But anyway,
because I honestly thought I could never do keto. And I have been going in and out of weight loss journeys. I did lose some weight before, and I did it by counting calories. I didn't really care what I ate. I tried to kind of swerve towards the healthier options, but I would still incorporate, chips and buns. I would eat half of a burger instead of a whole burger, which kind of left me still hungry, but I did lose weight.
slowly.
My husband's always been kind of like a yo-yo weight person, with or without working out. Like sometimes he'll gain weight, sometimes he'll lose weight. His family history has heart disease. I had tried to get him to do what I did and not eat as much and or not eat the certain things, and he got on board a couple of times, and then we both kind of wouldn't follow through. So then this year, I was like, this is it. We have to lose weight. This is the most we've ever weighed. So we were like, yeah, we're going to start. So June is my birthday month. And like, I want to have a challenge. Like, it wasn't even nothing crazy. It was just for the month of June. And we're not going to eat out. We'll just eat at home the entire month and see what happens, see if that causes some weight loss. Well, because of that, the few days before the end of May, we ate out honestly like 4 days in a row. We gotta overload because we're not gonna have anything. So come May 30th, my husband starts feeling sick, and I end up getting him to go to the hospital. We were leaving church, and we stopped at a small local hospital. They told us that he in fact was having a heart attack, and he's only 33 years old, but thank God he's alive. So coming out of the hospital, all of the nurses were like, no more fats for you, no more eating anything delicious. They told us the Heart Healthy Diet. The American Heart Association has a website full of things you can eat. So for the first couple of weeks after he got out of the hospital, I tried to cook that way. And I was like, I'm not gonna let him do it by himself. So I was like, the whole family is going to eat better now. So then everything was bland chicken with white rice and very, very tiny amount of salt. Like nothing tasted like anything. And no fats, or very tiny amount, minuscule amounts. of fat. Like I was afraid of fat because they were like, it's the cholesterol, you got to get that cholesterol down, you know? I decided that I was going to research it. I started actually looking up like articles and like medical journals and stuff like that. And I looked up how cholesterol became the enemy and just so much information. I mean, if you're interested in keto, I suggest that you dive into it and really learn about it. It's not going to be something that you can learn just on one video. I mean, it might if you sit here for like an hour and a half, but
I hardly click on those videos either.
so I suggest that you do some reading, some research, and you will be surprised with what you learn about keto. So the more I learned about it, the more I started to trust the way that God created our bodies. You know, God created our bodies to be able to produce ketones and to run on this fuel. I mean, obviously we're created to run on carbs also. I don't think that there is essential carbs because we're not made of carbs. You know, we're made more of protein and fat. So that's what brought us to keto and eating a higher fat diet. Now, when I say fats are food, not friends, I don't mean all fats. What I mean is some fats are food. Some fats are not food.
Can I say poison? I'm really new at this, can you tell?
So some foods, some fats are not good for you.
And I know it's all over the internet. You can do a Google search. You can do an in-depth search for information like medical studies, scientific studies, as far as how a lot of these oils, like vegetable oils, canola oils, corn oils, how they affect our bodies because of the omega-6s.
I'm just giving you the information that I've obtained, which is that just because it's a fat and not a carb, just because it's a fat and not sugar or, you know, a chip or something or a cookie, that does not mean that it's food. Not all fats are created equal. The issue is that if God created it, is good.
If God didn't create, it's not good.
The way that they create or they press out the oil in like vegetables and all of that, it's done so in a way that is not good for our bodies. It causes a lot of inflammation in our bodies.
So when I say fats are food, not friends, what I mean is
Avocado is a food, not my friend.
I love avocado, but it's not my friend. I will eat.
All of the fats that I incorporate,
I mean, if you find other ones, it's great.
there's avocado, heavy whipping cream, like cream cheese, butter, grass-fed butter. There's coconut oil, there's olive oil, there's tallow or beef fat. Eggs is another thing that we were told is a big no-no because of the cholesterol. Most days we eat a lot of eggs. Actually, I don't have a gallbladder, so I used to be really scared of fats. Like the only fat that I trusted was coconut oil, and that's a whole other story. Back then, I had to go search out to find coconut oil, and now it's everywhere. I'm trying to stay grass fed. Like the more research I did, I realized that the grains that our animals eat will increase inflammation. They kind of change the nutritional value
Of the meats and eggs and milk and butter and cheese that we buy.
it is a little bit more expensive. Now, if you can't get it, like if I can't afford it 1 week, I just don't get it because I mean, you got to get what you can. If I'm able to budget in a way that I can get it, then I go for it. A lot of it, like I had to do so much research because it does bring better nutrients into our diet. And I'm really grateful to God that I get to be a stay-at-home mom. And even though obviously that does have a lot of work, I got to research and I got to look up a lot of amazing recipes. If you're seeing this for some miraculous reason instead of the millions of others that are probably a lot more interesting, and
If by some miracle you're watching this one first,
I like to follow.
I don't know if you call it follow here. I'm subscribed to. You don't call it follow, right? You gotta get with the lingo.
I am subscribed to Low Carb Love, and her recipes are amazing. Her recipes have inspired a lot of the things that I cook on a daily basis. If you're scared of keto, I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you to do keto, but I can give you the testimony that we have had and encourage you to do your own research that can help you with your decision, to go keto or not. So far, my husband has lost over 40 pounds. I am 1 pound away from reaching 40 pounds. So that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Fats are food, not friends.
You eat those suckers.
Don't be like the sharks from Nemo that are like,
Fish are friend, not food.
fish are food and they're full of omega-3s and they're good for you, even though I cannot stand fish.
I take the little pills of omega-3.
So that is it for this Magic Monday.
Because it's not a manic Monday. Mondays are crazy, but they're magical.
And like I said, gotta keep the look. Because it's Monday. You gotta love Mondays. Bye.